but you couldn't pay me.
We're started! Woo! Alright.
Very good.
Go.
Who wants to recap? Because I know what happened last time. It was a little bit of a plot twist. It was a little bit of some excitement. Some exciting things happen. You guys camped out for the rest of the night. That's something. So you wake up 600 bright and early.
Yeah, I would say last time we also we solved our friend by feeding her into effectively a wood chipper.
Yes.
We also worked on some hobgoblins.
You hobbed some goblins.
Yeah, and turns out they had half-elf skulls in them, which has caused Toa to then start taking goblin skulls in return.
Retaliatory killing. Yeah, Lars is feeling very weak at the prospect.
He's having a moment.
Yeah, he wakes up.
Lars
He's like coughing and lethargic.
Lars must have gotten sick from the stress or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a stressful couple days for him recently, so...
Yeah, and now we're contemplating, after getting the long rest, going back and basically razing Cragmar Castle, air quotes, razing it to the ground.
Yep.
Basically just murdering all the hobgoblins.
And
Murder, death, kill.
you are in a position to be able to do that.
The dwarf can be our witness.
I don't know if he wants to be a witness for that.
Oh wait, no, we sent him off, actually, didn't we? With Sildar. Sildar and Albertine went to escort him home. Yes.
Mhm.
So, it'll just be the four of us.
Yep, but we most likely cleared out the biggest of the baddies.
Yep, so we can go full... What is his name? King Lysander, yes, from Daggerfall, yes. Declare vengeance. Hopefully they will not end in the same tragedy.
Hopefully not.
So I guess we're putting it up to a vote again. Or I guess we're not putting it up to a vote again. I guess we're just going to go kill.
Yeah, we're gonna go to town and clean out the castle.
Well, we're going to do both of those, just not in that order.
Yeah, sorry, wrong order. My bad.
But it was the figurative go to town.
No, that was literal. I'm gonna build a little town out of sticks and leaves.
Well, we'll
No,
have
we're
enough
gonna go-
stones at the end of this.
I'm still not sure if killing everybody in the castle will be the best of ideas, especially considering that we did have an agreement with Yemik back in Cragmar Cave that we would leave this position open for him, for his unit staying out of the fray, which, now that I think about it, did any of you notice any of the goblins we may or may not have come into contact to have the Cragmar Cave sigil on them? It looks like
if
a
they
pair of
did,
chipped
they
goblin teeth in the shape of a cave opening.
So if they did, they were probably part of Goblin Ramsey's unit, and they all ran for the hills, if you remember that correctly.
I did see them, but I was not able to get a good look at them.
Yeah. So I'm under the assumption that all the hobgoblins were not his.
No, I doubt the hobgoblins would be with him.
Because if he had hobgoblins,
No.
they would have been part of his unit.
I mean, good
If anything,
luck
they would've-
convincing hobgoblins to work under him in the first place.
If anything, they would have been working for Clark himself, and he didn't have any, so...
Yeah, so I'm under the assumption that the hobgoblins were fair game.
I'm
A
inclined to agree
hobgoblin,
with
they're always fair game.
Well, I'm saying in terms of our agreement.
Are you telling me, Benadryl, that you hob on goblins in your spare time?
Maybe.
Yes.
Hob on.
Yes, well, you see, that's a local dialect slang. Hob on means to hop on or attack, so...
Well, I don't know. I say we clear out the castle. There's less chances of things going awry later if there's no one left to, chase us down later.
Yeah, and besides, it's not like we can't just murder Yemek if he goes back on his word. Both
If
sides
anything,
kind of.
I'm more surprised we weren't attacked in our sleep.
I can't fathom going back on my word for that half. He would have to do it first.
The thing is that we made that agreement basically knowing that each side had the potential to murder the other if one side didn't get exactly what they wanted out of it.
But he would have to break that first. I would never break an oath or a deal I made. That's the worst thing somebody could do.
It could be broken for you.
No. I don't want that.
Anywho.
Is this Toa's villain arc?
To be fair, it's like Toa is chaotic good, and he's just trending towards chaotic this entire playthrough.
Honestly,
This is why I always play chaotic good characters, is because it's like, yeah, I'm gonna try and do the right thing. If I have to burn down the entire world to do it, maybe.
Yeah, it's why I picked chaotic good in the first place. It's just like, I try to do the right thing, but I'm also gonna do my thing.
Well,
anyway, if there is anyone left in there, we could try to convince them to join Yemek or whatever.
We could
one less problem for us. Either
what
way,
I'd rather,
I'd like them either like not alive or following Yemek, one of the two. I just don't want them to be problems for us again later.
Well,
yeah, we can go with that.
That may be a good way to convince them, as from what I've heard, goblins do tend to hold combat in high regard for standing. So, if they're under the threat of death, they respect power. And if we come under the guise of Yemek's banner, then they'll be loyal to Yemek.
I'm so sorry. I left my batteries at home. I don't think we're going to get any respect from them.
Well then, I guess you know what that means.
I would advise, by the way, when we go back, that we use the entry we exited from. That way, minimizes chance of surprises.
Yeah. Shall we then?
Yep. So we enter from the north.
Very well. Law says he gets up out of his bedroll a little shakily.
Okay, I'll say that discussion took about 30 minutes.
Oh, I was going to say it took about 10 minutes.
Well, you're not compensating for Law's reduced brain power.
Also, Toa needing... I guess he did that before he went to bed, collecting all the hobgoblin skulls.
Yeah, I'm saying just overall it takes you about 30 minutes to get up and organize and head out to the castle.
Oh yeah,
to arrive.
Put away and stuff.
Alright, away we go.
Yippee!
Okay.
Most sad yippee I've ever done.
Yeah, you gotta say it with some enthusiasm, like yippee.
I would try, but I'm scared I'm actually gonna hack some if I do that.
Whoa.
Is that enthusiasm? Like, are you confusing enthusiasm with vomit?
Phlegm, more than likely.
Phlegm, I see. I mean, I guess you could say that if it's crawling up your throat, it's very enthusiastic.
I suppose so.
You're not wrong.
Alright, determine a marching order, figure out who's going first, second, third, and then from there, where are you gonna go?
You want me to take the lead on this?
Yeah, you at point,
like that,
and
sir.
then either me or Benadryl second, and then...
Benadryl will go second because he's got all his spell slots.
Okay.
I have all of mine as well, so...
Yeah, we're fully reloaded.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll go third, I guess.
Do we want to clear the space down here, or this, like, half of the castle first?
I would advise clearing the south end first, because that's the smallest room.
Yes, from what we could see from outside, that was the smallest tower in the castle.
And also, this area, from what we saw, only has a curtain and has 2 entryways. So this is a better fighting area if it comes down to fisticuffs.
Okie dokie.
So since we have to head south anyway,
I suppose we can go this way.
how do we? Where? Okay, I see the door. I
Yeah.
see the door.
All right.
Or-
Roll initiative.
Very good.
Where do you need to roll initiative at?
Where are we?
Are we in this room?
Roll initiative right where you're at.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, fun.
Oh, okay. So,
And we're probably just gonna set it into a combat state as we explore, I imagine. Or we got ambush, one of the two. I rolled a
I need
6.
Oh, there it is.
I was gonna say you could borrow my die.
7 with. Yeah, I have no modifiers, so
I have a total of 8.
7.
I
here.
have a total of 10.
Hang on.
So 8 for Lars, 10 for Garthus,
7 for Toa.
7, and this is after modifiers, yeah?
Yes.
Benadryl, you're the only one I don't have.
Give me a minute.
Oh, he's gotta pull up his sheet.
Hang on. I think that's a 6 plus 19.
19, congratulations. Okay, so what's your HP and armor class?
Oh God. Sorry, my stat sheet didn't update after last time when I updated it.
Ooh.
So,
It's okay. Go ahead
Yeah.
and take your time.
Do you just need Benadryls, or do you need all of ours?
All of us.
Just Benadryls. I think I already have everybody else's.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I could send you my updated one because of the whole level up thing.
I think you
hang
still have
on.
20 HP and a 15 armor class, yeah?
armor class is-
I have the armor class was from a spell. I only have 12 as a base, and I have 26 HP.
26. Okay, yeah. If people have updated their stuff, just give me the updated AC and armor class.
Yeah. Let me.
Wait,
let me
Benadryl,
do
you
that
can go
real quick.
next.
5, 8, 27.
And an AC of
Hang on. Okay. Benadryl's HP is 28 and AC of 11.
got it.
I'm 20 HP, AC 10.
36 HP and armor class 16.
Excellent. Okay, so
What did I just say my HP was?
28.
28.
28.
Thank you.
I'm in that same mindset, man.
Sorry, I gotta redo my entire. God, this sucks.
I like how my drive has to scan for viruses from a folder I uploaded myself. I'm trying to give myself malware.
So, you see a goblin.
Wait. How is Garthus all the way over there?
He just got there before I told you guys to roll initiative.
Okay.
What spells did I have?
My smile. There we
I
go.
picked these
Here you are,
out.
boss. That's my latest one.
Jeez.
Wizard. Let's do it.
So you see a goblin peeking through the curtain. He's armed with the traditional combination of scimitar and short bow. He looks very startled to see you and hastily scrambles to put an arrow on his bow to knock it and draw it. However, fortunately for you, he does not do so in time. His turn is already passed. Alright, Benadryl, you're up.
Hang on. Benadryl casts Firebolt.
Alright, roll to hit.
Hmm.
7 plus something.
Very fascinating.
Hang on.
And mysterious.
Oh,
I wonder what the something could be.
Why did it level me up to 36 HP? Okay, we're gonna just ignore that for a minute.
I think it's confusing your mimic form and your stage form.
Mimics have like 60 HP.
Yeah.
Their armor class is trash, though.
Yeah.
There would.
Their armor class?
Sweet buttery biscuits. That would be a 7 plus
Man, I
6,
could go for a biscuit
which
right
is 13.
13.
Does not hit. The fire splashes and disperses to the right of the goblin on the flagstones. Some of it just kind of drips onto the barrels down there. The goblin like freaks out, drops the arrow, and then scrambles to pick it up.
Benadryl appears to be thinking about something else for some reason.
Fascinating. Garthus, you're up. You heard some commotion in the room behind you.
Behind me.
Mm-hmm.
I better. One.
I'll say that this door is open for the sake of ease.
4, 5, 6. Oh, right, I can throw things at things. We're gonna throw a thing at a thing.
Roll to throw that thing at that thing.
Okay. That is.
Oh boy.
That's not gonna hit.
Not gonna hit. Okay, yeah, it doesn't.
That's an 11 total.
All right. What thing do you throw at this thing?
Harpoon.
Harpoon. Yeah. So the harpoon sticks in between some of the stones, kind of like. The goblin drops the arrow again. Is that your turn?
Do you need a hand there, buddy? You struggling to pick that arrow up?
His name is Butterfingers.
Is that your turn, Garthus?
Yes, that's my turn.
The goblin finally seems to get its wits about it. It hastily grabs the arrow, then shrieks, "Intruders!" And then and then it just skedaddles past you.
I tried!
Disappears out of your line of sight.
It's okay. We just woke up. This is we got to get into the.
Also, I just remembered something. We're fighting goblins again, which means not hobgoblins. Like, we destroyed the bugbear and the hobgoblins, right?
Yeah.
But now it's normal goblins, and we're
It's
just not
always
allowed
the
to
normal
succeed against
goblins.
them.
I guess we're not making friends with these ones.
Yeah, it's Lars's turn now.
I mean, they threw hostility at us first. It's Yemek's fault for not telling them.
My tablet's not turning on. There we go. It is close quarters, so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take a step back so everybody can get past me easier, and I'm then going to cast Mage Armor on myself, which is at first level.
Make sure AC 15.
Yes, that's the math. Because it's gonna be that. It's gonna be it's going to set it to a 13 by default, and then dexterity modifier is +2, so 15 AC. And I'm going to go ahead and update it out on my end as well.
Okie doke. Anything else?
I did a movement and an action. I don't
bonus
think I
action?
can do anything else. Bonus action? I don't have anything I can cast as a bonus action unless I can just ready myself, I guess. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I'll just keep an eye open.
Yeah, alright. Let's see here. Toa, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna tighten the formation just a touch, and I am going to ready Toll the Dead in the event a goblin comes through one of the door frames.
Okay. That's your whole turn?
Yeah, there's no bonus action I want to do.
Alright.
So, remind me how this works. The This basically would let me take a reaction shot. Is that how this works?
That's
if
right.
he enters my line of sight?
Yep.
Excellent.
Mhm.
That's what I want to do.
Benadryl, you're up. Or no, you're not. Sorry. My bad. Forget I said that.
It's like XCOM, you just hear the pop of alien activity.
Alright. Benadryl, now you're up for real.
The goblin sprinted through this door, right?
Yes.
That's a curtain, but yes.
Curtain. And is there a door over here?
Mm.
I think
There
this
is
the picture of the town.
not. That's a solid wall. However, there is a bunch of rubble over here that you could probably scramble over.
Alright. Benadryl knows exactly how athletic he is and sprints straight through the door. Or curtain. So that's... I was right here?
I should have cast
One,
Mage Armor.
two.
on
Hold
you.
on.
3,
You were right
4.
here.
Okay.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There.
Alright. Whoops.
That's the body of the person we put through the wood chipper.
Just their legs.
Which I also destroyed that corpse, so...
Mm. You see a goblin over here. It seems to be running away from you. Like mid-run in terms of time slow. The door is open, but slowly closing. So I'll say it's got about half cover.
Do I see anything beyond it?
Nope. Just some beds in the brazier. This is the room that you defeated those hobgoblins in.
Then Mr. Kumquat is going to hurl a firebolt again.
Alright, roll it.
Get back here, you coward! There we are. That'll be an 18 plus 6. So 24.
Does not hit. Just kidding.
Does not hit?
Joking! Roll damage.
Okay. I was like, that is some impressive half cover.
What kind of goblin?
Well, yeah, he's also kind of short, so it's more like 3/4 cover.
Is that a thing? 3/4 cover?
No.
I
Yeah,
hope
It
not.
should be.
it
Is
is.
it?
Alright, how much damage is that?
That's 1d10. Hang on.
He hasn't rolled it
That'll
yet.
be... Oh, that's the wrong button.
Ooh.
N.
Incinerated.
Oh!
On the spot.
I just punch a hole through his heart with a firebolt.
Yeah.
It's a smoldering fist-sized hole.
He's a goner. Alright, anything else on your turn?
Nope. That's it.
Alright, Garthus, you're up.
Okie dokie. So I know that. Well, I didn't see any of that, so I'll just follow behind. 3, 4, 5,
Walking backwards, of course.
6, of course.
Oh yeah, moonwalking.
I'll use a bonus action to teleport my harpoon back to me, and I will, I guess, do the same thing that Toa was doing, and be ready to throw one should a goblin appear.
Alright. Ready in action. Lars, you're up.
Alright. Well, I'm going to, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna follow behind Garthus. And I am also going to... Let me see. Can I do this? Am I allowed to do this? I am, because this is the other is not a concentration spell. I am going to cast Magic Weapon on Mr. Garthus.
Oh no.
+1 to
Now,
all
I've
your
got a
attacks.
dumb question.
You better be really dumb.
I don't remember. Do you have identify or detect magic?
I have identify, yes.
That wasn't
Okay.
very dumb.
I don't have detect magic by the looks of it. No, I don't. I do have identify though. That was one I started with. So,
I could have detect magic.
let's see. Cast that. It's a level 2 spell, so there goes one of my level 2 slots, and that goes to Garthus. Your pointy stick is pointier.
Wow.
And then I guess for my bonus action, I'll just ready up again. So
Right
that's
on.
something I can do. I'm still not. I'm 100% sure on my bonus action. You know what? I have that PDF. While everybody else's turn is going, I'm gonna go quickly look that up
All right. So
so I can be more accustomed.
Oh, fun.
That one come from?
So from out behind another door, another goblin comes skidding around a corner and yells, "Stay the weak one! Then quickly get away!"
Do I get my opportunity attack against him?
You can use your reaction, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, 'cause
Alright,
I
you
prepped
were-
it.
You were holding Toll the Dead, right?
Yep. Just holding Toll the Dead ready.
All right, so that is... Whoop.
What is he rolling for?
He's rolling a wisdom save, I believe.
Yeah, DC 14.
That fails! Roll damage.
Alright, he is not damaged. Let me double check. It's a 1d8 because he's not damaged?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 1d8. That is this dice. Oh, no, that's the d12. Let me pull that back. D8 is this one. No, that's a d10. Why do I have... I don't have my dice labeled.
You want one of these ones?
This?
Yeah. One of these guys.
Oh, that's a d10. Okay, I have two d10s, so this is my d8.
Yes.
Okay, let's try that. It still rolled an 8.
Nice.
All right. Sonic Death.
I just imagine he comes running in, gets his proverbial bell rung, and just slides on the floor to that second tile.
Yeah, you hear like the Taco Bell dong, and then he just collapses.
I love that sound.
Please
effect.
tell me he's got diarrhea.
I mean, he is dead. So
Hold on. I've got you here. I have got you.
yep.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Anyway, Toa, it's now your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna face this door again, and I will once again arm Toll the Dead to prepare for the next goblin. As I lean past the curtain and go, might want to check previously cleared rooms. We're not clear in here.
Okay. So you see him through the doorway, but another goblin comes around the
There's
corner.
always another one.
This one, however, what's your DC?
Mine?
Yeah.
10. Oh, no, DC.
Yeah.
DC 14 Wisdom on Toll
Ooh.
the Dead.
Ooh, he just barely fails. Roll damage.
Okay. I have the correct dice. 2 this time. He's a little more ready this time. It doesn't instantly get deleted.
Mouse, play the song.
Which one?
Play the tone. Play the tone. Yeah, he looks like he's just had his head rung in the bell. Kind of like vibrates on the spot, stands up rigidly, his eyes bounce around in his head. He's like disoriented. He still like attempts to ready a shot at you with his short bow Toa. It's like it was already like half drawn. When he releases it, you just hear a dong and there's. Anyway, that hits.
Fun.
Very, very cool. You take 8 piercing damage.
Well, you know, that's almost half my health immediately.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, after that, it's Benadryl's turn. You hear Toa get like hit with an arrow. I'm assuming they scream or something like, an arrow! I've been hit with an arrow because of the goblin back here that shot me with an arrow. So you hear that.
Yeah,
Man,
Toa's
that
like
painful. Anyways,
Toa's like, I'm supposed to be at the rear of the column. How are we getting flanked this badly?
Flanked. Anyway, it's your turn, Benadryl.
Benadryl's gonna. He was right here. 1, 2. Peek around the corner. See if there's anything in this room.
Nothing. This room is empty.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Kicks the goblin. And then,
1, 2, 3. Are you dashing? What's your movement?
no. My movement is 30.
1, 2,
I was
3.
right here. 1,
4,
2.
5, 6. You can move back here.
Yeah. I'm just trying to decide where I want to go.
All right.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, I move right here. And I'm going to sweep the curtain aside, see if there's anyone in here.
There's not.
None.
Oh. Nobody.
Nobody. All right.
Nobody, no bodies. Well, I guess from here, could you... No, you cannot see... Cannot see that goblin because the line of sight is obscured.
Totally doesn't see the goblin and is just like, all right, room is clear.
Yep.
Turns around.
Garthus, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. Where does it make sense for me to check? Well, I suppose there's that friend that just shouted and is injured. So I'll sprint. Well, I'll do my best to sprint back to this space.
You can move through allies as if they were normal terrain.
Okay. Then yeah, I will do that and attempt to beam this goblin with a harpoon.
Bean him! Wow, yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay. I
You
need to
likely killed him.
look at
Likely.
what my damage is.
Depending on how little damage he rolls.
Oh, he also has
D6.
magic weapon, so
Yeah, that's an extra +1. Oh, to
Yeah.
the roll and to hit.
yeah, roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Nice.
he only fails to kill him on a 1.
No. I know how to handle this. I dealt piercing damage. I'm dealing piercing damage with that, right?
Yes.
I will use the piercer feat and re-roll the damage die.
Because harpoon is what, +2 damage and then +1 for magic weapon?
Yes.
Yeah, I was say
Yay!
anything
It's an
other
extra
than 1, I'm
one.
pretty sure kills him.
Alright, so that's 3 base plus what's your... Is it a dex or strength based weapon?
It is strength. I
What's your
believe.
strength?
What's wrong with this? Strength modifier is a 3.
3, okay, yeah.
And then I've got that thrown weapon fighting thing, which adds another 2 damage.
That kills him. How do you...
Oh, yeah.
What are you aiming for?
We'll say shot through the heart, and he's too late. He gave goblins a bad name.
Yeah,
Nice.
you hate to see it. Alright,
And
let's
then
see here.
the usual teleport the harpoon back to me.
Everybody gets 42 XP.
42.
Okay.
All right. All right, and that is a good spot for a little break, and I'll see everybody back in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Sounds good.
lash out at one creature you can see within range. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 3d6 psychic damage and cannot take a reaction until the end of its turn, or until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on the next turn, it must choose whether it gets to move, use an action, or a bonus action, and it only gets one of the three.
Ooh.
On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and suffers none of the spell's other effects.
See, it spells like that I like because, well, I say I like it's only if I'm using them because it's unavoidable damage, and that's what I'm noticing a lot of magic is in D&D.
Yeah, it's guaranteed damage to some degree.
I'm assuming it's to avoid armor class stacking. Making someone invincible.
There's also just fun stuff like distort value.
Yeah.
So I can make things look.
I like that one.
It really just depends on how much time you guys are planning on spending in society versus like in the wilderness or in dungeons.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I've been picking my spells based on what Lars would have or what he would want or pursue. Right?
See, these are all spells that he would go for.
He would never go for the changing of the price one because he wouldn't lie when doing a deal. That's not something he would do. Even
I haven't.
Uh-oh. I'm spreading my cough.
I'm dying a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Saw a guy with a shirt the other day that said "Everything hurts and I'm dying," just in all caps.
So true, bestie. So true.
I actually have one question for Benadryl here. Why is his arm so thin?
Eh?
Here, hold. Let me share my screen. I'm peeking inside the models, and his model truly is putting in that low strength score. There we go. Come on, let me in. There we go. Look how thin those are.
There certainly are no arms in there.
Oh my god.
look at that.
Oh my god. Yeah. Hold on.
What?
Stream is still loading for me. Well.
What is going on?
Okay then.
It's very different on the outside.
Yeah, that's the negative strength modifier.
I was gonna say, is that why he breaks his arm when he knocks on doors?
That's so funny that they included that. Just emaciated.
I was just having fun moving inside his neck, and then my camera shifted down. I'm like, wait a minute, why is he so thin?
Also, how did you do that? My camera doesn't go down that low.
Same.
I pressed middle mouse to unfocus my camera from a spot, so I had free camera, which then allows me to rotate it further than it normally would.
Mine doesn't do that for whatever reason. Must be a Windows 11 thing.
No, it's so here. I'll reopen my stream. So when I hover like over an object and I hit middle mouse, it'll like focus my camera towards.
Oh, I see. So you focused on the object.
I can't go further down, but if I just hit middle mouse again, it'll.
My
refocus,
God.
But now I can much lower.
All right, I feel like our viewers deserve to see this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that arm.
Oh my god, you're gonna get a Twitch terms of service violation.
Like, holy cow. There is not even any bone in there. That's all. That's the mimic in him, I guess.
Benadryl is the only person I've ever seen have negative gains. Congratulations.
That's pretty crazy.
That's awesome.
I guess that means we're resuming then.
Oh yeah, we've been resumed for a little bit.
We've resumed.
I hadn't realized.
Resume. Yeah, we've resumed.
We resumed into Benadryl there.
Yeah, zoomed into him. So what are you guys doing? Oh, good golly, there's some goblins. Oh, they're dead. Oof, boy howdy. Oh golly, they're sure dead.
Are we still in combat?
No longer.
Lars, you all right there? Okay.
I'm perfectly fine. I don't know what you are referring to.
He says, like a perfectly healthy person.
Yeah, wrong voice. No, I'm
Shall we
fine.
go back to checking out down here?
Yeah. Indubitably we should.
I mean, it's what we were doing.
Chris, you're making very, very weird sounds there. Are you okay?
I knock twice on the door and shout delivery.
Okay, is that right?
Yep.
You hear a terrifying roar.
You're still
Somebody roll nature.
Toa,
Okay, give me a second.
use those elf ears of yours. Mine are clogged up.
Okay. Let's see, nature. I have a +3 modifier. Let's throw some dice.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
There's a lot of reverb, so it's kind of hard to make out what it is.
13 plus 3, so 16.
Yeah, you're not quite sure. Could be several things. All of them are big and scary.
Well, it'll likely be a horrible fight for our lives if we open that door.
Yeah, but it would be funny. What if it's another dragon?
Hold on. What? Hang on.
Please.
I mean-
Sorry, I just scrolled through feats, and there's one called Cartomancer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know about cartomancy?
Oh, you
Is
have
it
learned to
cartog-
channel your magic through a deck of cards. I was expecting, like, just carts.
I was
I was
actually
expecting
expecting like
cartography.
maps. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
cartography.
actually have an idea of a summoner style class that uses like tarot cards to summon his minions in combat.
Like Gambit from X-Men.
Dang it, someone's already thought of it.
Yeah.
But I guess yes, I don't know who that is, but I'll just say yes.
Gambit doesn't like summon things. He
I would
like
think
throws
a more
cards and they
accurate equivalent would
explode.
be like Yu-Gi-Oh, I think, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gambit's different from that. Gambit does other stuff.
Oh no, now I've got to call that class a spellcasting duelist.
I'm gonna knock again. I said delivery. I walked all the way out here.
You have a strange urge to feed this thing meat.
Okay.
Eyes the corpse.
Hey, toss me that guy.
Sure. Let me dislocate his skull first, though,
Oh, okay.
because I
Yeah,
basically
it's your
just pitch
collection.
him. I just
There's a
pitch him
horrible
with the
gurgly
crowbar.
cracking sound as the skull comes clean.
Yeah, and now I pitch him the body. There you go. It's standing
Alright.
straight up.
I open the door partially and toss the body in.
Before you do that, you realize you forgot there's a giant wooden beam keeping this thing closed. But
Oh,
there's enough space underneath the
man.
door to slide meat.
Is it large enough for Goblin?
I mean, if you cut him up, yeah.
I'm gonna stand outside.
Lars, come help me get the other bodies.
No, you have that. You have... Lars says as he closes the door behind him, and you just hear like a soft.
You know what? I do have a hand axe. That'll do for chopping the bodies.
I will take the skull of Goblin number 2 and prepare him in the meantime.
Alright. Garthus gets to work. Double time, chop chop.
Lars, hearing the squelching on the other side of the door, proceeds to walk further away.
Just remember, it's not gore and violence, it's
Harvesting.
yeah.
You're
It's just
splattered
like
with blood.
It's just like Red Dead Redemption. You just stick the knife in it, do a little bit of slicing, and then bam, you get the meat.
Just like that.
Lars, you're walking away? What's that? Get back here. I need to give you a hug with my bloody body. Get back here, Lars.
No, no.
Alright, I also prepare goblin number 3 with his rung skull.
Okay.
Lars sees that happen as he walks through the draped cloth.
There's an
here and
entire
just passes
Dorg
out
there
in the
you're
pile of
forgetting.
barrels.
You got no. Don't go back. There's a Dorg. An entire Dorg corpse right there in the corner of the circle room.
It's. I don't know if it's thawed overnight or not. That was the one I froze and shrapnel.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Actually,
one
it'd be perfect.
exploded.
It's bite-sized chunks.
it's like an ice pop.
You hear this from me. Lars is passed out in the pile of barrels.
Yeah, he's like draped over the barrels, unconscious.
I throw the 2 freshly decapitated goblins. It's like, you got 2 more if you want more.
Oh yeah, all the goblins into that room right now.
I'll pop back just to make sure I didn't miss any bits of the goblin to see Lars there.
All right.
You're running their pockets before you chuck them in there, right?
What pockets?
You're running their pockets, making sure they don't have any coin or anything.
These goblins have loincloths. Oh, the
They
only
don't have
pockets they
pockets
have
either.
are prison pockets. I don't know if you want to check those.
No.
I will
Benadryl
take
will give you the
Lars.
honors of checking their pockets.
I will take Lars and just set him on the other side of the curtain, just so he's close at hand, but also so he can't see what's going on.
Thank you.
Lars, I am eviscerating these corpses.
Your comment is met with silence, as Lars is still very much passed out.
Lars, friend, wake up! I need to tell you in gruesome detail.
Finish butchering the goblins first.
Okay, fine.
Do we have the cleaver from Goblin Ramsey?
Oh no, you do.
I've just
Chef!
been using the hand axe.
Yes, chef!
Do we want to? I would say
You'd have
I
to
would
turn
consider
it into
searching the
mimic
kitchen, but we
first.
haven't been in there yet. There may be some more fresh
Well, we
than
could
fresh
just
than
have the
advertised
mimic
goblins
upchuck
awaiting.
all of the spare meat he's gathered.
Anyway, yeah, we'll just. Those are all
Yeah.
going in there.
Okay, you hear horrible squelching and sinew-tearing sounds, and blood just, like, oozes out from underneath the door.
Mm.
Lars, I think they have cranberry juice. It'll help you feel better.
After about, like, 2 or 3 minutes of munching, you hear a deafening burp. And then,
We
like,
should try and go in there.
a
wanna-
resonating
Yeah, I think we
thud.
should.
Definitely try.
Yeah, do you want to go in there?
Do you want to poke your head under, or at least try to look under before you open it?
You raise an excellent point. I will look under at the slot.
Alright, so your head is covered with blood, like the part
That's
of your
fine.
face that's pressed to the floor, just
Yeah.
dripping with it.
That's like half my helmet.
Yeah, just half your helmet. It starts to pool in there, actually.
Oh boy, a snack for later.
Anyways, yeah, so the room is dark. Without dark vision or some sort of light source, you can't see what's going on.
Benadryl casts his dancing lights.
On what?
Cast them on my face. I
They're
want
dancing
to
lights.
see.
I can telepathically control where they are. I just slide one under the door.
Okay, you feel a shuddering thud as the creature roars and clamps one of its appendages over the dancing light. Some dust kind of falls from the castle walls.
Ben, I think they have a cat here.
Yeah. So, as it moves to try and find the light, you catch a glimpse of it. Make another nature check,
Oh
Garthus.
boy. Surely this can only go well. Oh,
Oh,
that went well.
Wonderful. All right. Well, first off, everybody gets 76 XP.
Nice.
We get more EXP from good rolls than we do for slaughtering goblins.
Yeah, I mean, goblins are low-level creatures.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let that sink in, the value of the goblins we are struggling to kill.
Oh, trust me, I'm letting it sink in. There's so much blood in my helmet right now. It's all sinking in.
Yeah. Anyways, that's an owlbear. The beak is what gives it away.
Ah.
Yes, known for being temperamental and dangerous. However, if you get out of its way, it probably doesn't have any interest in fighting you.
Okay. Guys?
So I have an idea about that then. What if we leave this as a not-so-subtle surprise for our new goblin friend when he comes to take the castle?
Well, Lars is asleep.
What if we stick it on? No,
No, not on Lars. Lars
I was
is friend.
only mostly joking.
No. I just realized how much shorter I am.
He does tower.
He's a
Yeah.
towering wizard.
Did Benadryl get taller since I've last seen him?
It's also because he's standing on the disc.
He's
So
like
am
a
I.
Goliath. Just an emaciated Goliath. No stronger, just more physically imposing. Which would be really funny. You could just intimidate people, but absolutely could not back it up.
Here, I'll fix
It's like
it.
that one guy who would
Oh, okay.
increase the size of what state was it? Like Illinois or something.
There we go.
Like every other month, he'd go in and just increase the size of Illinois on Wikipedia.
Nice.
And eventually, it got to the point where it was just like enormous and nobody noticed.
Okay. I have an idea. This is going to require some help from Ben as well.
Oh boy.
In fact, first we should go tear down this curtain. How do I?
Tab.
Oh. We should tear down this curtain. And Ben, I would like you to use a dancing light to at least guide it into this room, and hopefully it leaves from there.
Huh.
I can do that.
Yeah, and as long as we're all out of the way and we leave like open space for it to run through and stuff, I think we'll be okay.
I mean, we could try it. I'm assuming you want it out of the room so you can see if there's prizes inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, it's one less corner. This is IRL. I haven't seen the whole map OCD kicking in.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Andrew
I
just wants to
feel
go
that.
in there and see if there's a chest in there.
Okay, we can do that after we've gotten the owlbear out of here. So I'm gonna run and go tear down the curtain, I guess.
Okay, curtain's down.
Okay.
I want
I
to peek
suppose,
into this door just to
uh,
make sure there's no pain and misery waiting.
Yeah, it's as empty as before, with faded bloodstains, and now there's some flies around the wolf. Its belly is sort of bloated.
Okay. I guess I'll leave this door open too. Ben, you might want to go hang out by this curtain.
Or I could just zoom into a chest.
You could. I can't do that. What am I gonna do?
You're just going to be out of the room and out of sight, out of mind.
Wait a second. I know how to hide myself.
Tie a rope to the door so you can pull it open remotely.
True.
And then hide behind the curtain or something.
Yeah, that sounds good, actually. I probably have rope on me.
If not,
Yeah,
you
you
can
should have
steal it
50
from
feet of rope.
Lars. He won't be needing it.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. So let's hide behind here, tie some rope to the door, and
Remember to undo the wooden slat, too.
right, the wooden slat thing. I will very quietly undo the wooden slat thing.
Okay. So you very quietly lift it up.
Yeah.
Um,
Now,
only problem,
here's
the door
problem I
opens.
didn't consider. Is
the-
it a push or a pull?
It's a push door.
Okay.
Oh,
I have
hey,
mage hand.
I
Okay,
have a solution.
perfect.
I've got a solution for that. Thaumaturgy can open it.
Oh, I mean,
Hey,
Oh, I didn't know you guys could erase those. Oh boy, I hope you don't erase any of the other ones.
Oh no.
Anyways,
I'm
yeah.
so sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
I suppose let's get behind the curtain.
I'm assuming you're in box form, Benadryl.
I am not because I cannot spell cast in box form.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you can also. I've determined it's a wild shape feature for you, so you can cast it twice per long rest.
All right.
All right.
So yeah, you probably should be out of the room.
yeah.
So you open the door with mage hand.
Sounds like a mage plan.
It's either that or I'll blow it open with thaumaturgy.
Yeah. So Albert squeezes through here, kind of looks around at you, and then like gallops out into the wild, free. It's gone.
That,
What
that
a
could be
weird-looking cat.
that could be someone
Yeah.
else's problem.
All
we
right,
get
then.
back. We get back to the village. There's a quest to go kill that thing.
You want to go look for nice stuff in the room we just opened up?
I'm decorating the room with the remains of our meat product.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. We should bring Lars along to make sure that he sees, just in case we miss anything, he might catch it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll carry
Of
Lars
course,
with
of
us.
course. That's how it works.
Yeah. He might spot something that we don't.
Yeah. So you waking him up?
No, we're just carrying him.
Just drag him by the foot.
No, I'll at least princess carry Lars.
He
Excellent.
deserves that.
Okay. All right. Well. So, let's see. Hold on. What's 7 divided by? Everybody gets 175 XP.
Yay!
I don't have to do the math for that one, so I'm actually gonna have to use a
Oh,
calculator.
that's a problem.
Just 175.
Hey,
like everybody individually gets 175.
Oh, yeah. It's just the numbers that I currently have.
Hey, Lars. How much XP do you have? I may or may not have erased mine.
I have 3,744. So that's 2,756 to next level up.
You said 3,007 something?
3,744.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right. So, let's see here. Once you're all inside, go ahead and move your characters inside. Once you're all inside, I need somebody to make a perception check, or it can be a group perception check.
Lars, you coming with me, buddy?
I guess we can do a group perception. I will throw.
I'll give you use the person with the highest perception bonus. Whoa!
Good start. Good start.
My perception is only a +2.
+2. Okay, who's
I'm
got the
so
highest?
Sorry. I caught me so off guard. I just tried to flip him over and he went.
So I'll give you advantage and use the highest modifier.
Okay. I have +4 perception.
+4?
Passive 14.
Great. I'll just say roll with advantage.
Okay, because that first dice could have been better. We threw natural 1 on the first dice.
Ooh.
11 plus 4 is 15.
Ooh, you almost don't see it, but a glint of metal catches your eye. This room is mostly destroyed, torn apart. However, there is a jagged ledge that used to be the second floor of this tower, and upon it rests a chest that is almost invisible from your perspective.
Oh. Well,
Well, we better go get it.
yeah, it's up on the second level.
Yes.
Let me see.
I suck at the whole climbing thing, so somebody other than me is going to have to do it.
Use
How high does
Spencer's
this-
floating disc or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, about how high up is the second level from here?
About 10
Maybe
feet.
10 feet.
Yeah.
10 feet?
How much would Mage Hand work?
You could probably...
If it's unlocked, you might be able to open it, but I don't think you'd be able
Yeah.
to drag it.
Yeah, this chest, you could try. You don't know how heavy it is. Maybe an empty chest would be around 10 pounds if it was made out of, like, balsa wood and aluminum, but...
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do.
Anyone willing to climb?
I'll
Yeah, you could
climb.
probably climb up there easily enough. Give me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
So someone who's dexterous.
Yeah, not me.
I've got a
I mean, I have a 0, so it's not a negative number.
1 in acrobatics.
I have a +2 to Dex.
Ah, so
And
it seems
a
like
+2 to
Lars would be
Yeah.
the best qualified here. So Lars, first thing you notice is a very strange and peculiar smell. The second thing
Lars,
you
don't
notice is
smell
that you're a half elf and you have dark vision, and that's most likely large puddles of blood and viscera. You think you
Lars?
see some organs, maybe some
Lars?
intestines, body
You might
parts,
be
bones.
misunderstanding. It's
Fresh.
okay.
Oh, they're fresh.
Everybody-
Some of them are still like pumping, twitching.
Hey, hey!
Lars, like,
look, we
crawls
found a chest!
back into the corner.
No,
And then the
no,
rubble
Lars,
knocking
no, Lars,
over
we
a
need
few
you to
rocks
look
in the
up.
Process.
Up, Lars.
Where am I?
Well, you see, we
Benadryl casts dancing lights in the shape of an arrow pointing at the chest,
Well, before
perfectly illuminating the room.
as
Ooh,
the
well.
light illuminates the room, Lars looks over to see Garthus covered in viscera and blood. Pools
buddy.
coming out the side of his helmet.
Oh, sorry. Let me say that more like somebody who has like blood in their helmet. What is it, buddy?
Lars just sees that. His face goes pale.
Yeah, the blood just comes spattering out of the helmet.
Am I dead?
No!
No, we're working on it though.
Lars is now stuck in an eternal state of wondering if he's dead or not.
You're
Listen.
very much alive.
Listen, Lars, box. Go get box.
Huh? Box?
Yeah, I'll-
Box.
Oh god, this is annoying. I'm just gonna. Benadryl tries to climb up.
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
All right, that'll be.
Oh boy.
5.
Okay. The rocks crumble. You chip a nail. You slide down
Ow!
at like 2 feet up.
Ow, that's smart. Ow!
You know what? Do you want me to just do it? I don't think. I'm not
If
sure
you- if
Lars
I-
is feeling up to this.
If
Come
I'm
on,
forced to
you
do
got
it, I'm
this.
rolling at disadvantage.
So that makes me want it to happen even more.
Okay. Lars. Toa comes over and slaps Lars and says, "Chest, there."
Box! Get box!
Lars like hurriedly nods really, really quickly and starts climbing up.
I'll even put a tensor's disc down so you and the chest can ride it.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
Goblins
The only way you can do
climbing.
worse is a 1. Throw the second dice, we're fishing for the crit.
Let's see.
Nice, another 2.
22 altogether. Yeah, no. Lars is feeling a little bit too weak and woozy for this right now.
Okay.
I would imagine he just falls over and
I guess I'll
barely
just make an
dodging
attempt.
I barely dodged the puddle of blood.
And you said it's like... Yeah, I'll just make an attempt. Why not?
Alright, if you end up
Yeah, that
failing...
does it.
Okay.
There
I have uppies.
Yeah, no. You like stick your harpoons in the wall or something, and you just like find your way up. You're on the second floor. You've got the chest. It's right in front of you. There's barely enough space on this ledge for you and the chest, and it doesn't seem very stable.
Fantastic.
So probably
Where's
best
the
to either
heavy
take what's
box?
in there or to push the chest down. But given that it's a 10-foot drop, the chest is probably going to shatter.
I can make it a 7-foot drop. Actually, how does tensors work? in that
1
case?
second.
I'm looking that up right now.
Circular horizontal plane of force, floats 3 feet above the ground in an unoccupied space, remains for the duration. If more weight is placed on it, has up to 300 pounds. Disc is immobile while you're within 20 feet of it. If you move more than 20 feet away from it, the disc follows you so that it remains within 20 feet of you. It can move across uneven terrain, up or down stairs, slopes and the like, but it can't cross an elevation change of 10 feet or more. For example, the disc can't move across a 10-foot deep pit, nor could it leave such a pit if it was created at the bottom. You move it more than 100 feet from the disc, typically because it can't move around an obstacle or follow you, the spell ends. So it would not work in this situation.
Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna open the chest and...
I was just thinking, could you lower the chest a foot off the edge and then have the disc carry it?
I suppose I could do that.
That'd be an athletics
we can
check.
just-
a
a rope.
better idea.
Oh, go
You
ahead.
put it on the disc, then you magnify gravity and slam it into the floor. And have it be immediately exploded.
It's nothing but a rain of splinters. You all take damage.
How about this? I will put Tensor's disc beneath the chest, so that's at least making it only a 7-foot drop. And I will try to, as slowly as I can, lower it down.
Okay, make an athletics check. I'm assuming you're using like a rope or something?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, athletics.
Athletics? Oh, I have a -3. Benadryl tries to help.
Just a -3? I've seen those arms.
Well, I think,
Okay.
Alright, that's
I do-
11, 10.
I do
That's
have
an
a
8.
+5, so I also have an 8.
Okay, so you
Both
get about 2 feet down. This chest is like probably a good 150 pounds.
Okay.
The rope slips, comes crashing the rest of the way down, the remaining
Okay.
5 feet onto the tensor's disc. The plane of force is immobile, and it cracks, and you hear several things inside of it fracture.
Yikes.
Unfortunate.
Not a lot we could do about that, I
Benadryl?
guess.
Without missing a beat, casts mending
Okay,
inside the chest.
one
Like, 'cause
second.
It's got an area of a foot, I think?
No, range of touch.
Hang on. Okay, so DM, I have a question.
Yes.
Range of touch. Would that be like I touch the chest and this is like an area in front of me, or it's just the chest?
It's just a single break. So think of it like super glue, magical super glue. You can't use super glue to like automatically repair something that's been shattered, but you can glue 2 halves together. It's like that. So theoretically, if you cast it over and over again, you could reassemble something that had been
he's
shattered.
asking if he has to touch
Okay.
the broken object
He
specifically, or if he
does.
can do it adjacent.
He does have to touch the broken object specifically.
Alright, he just rips open the chest and starts working.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh, hey! 13.
13. Okay, take 3 piercing damage. Your fingers are sliced open by shards of glass.
Doesn't matter. Keep mending.
Okay. Well, the funny thing is that damage is immediately healed. There's some funny red liquid in there that used to be contained in that glass that just kind of seeps into the cuts on your hand. When you're finished, you have a fully intact, empty potion of healing.
Nice.
Okay, so I have 1 vial.
Yeah, you have 1 vial, like an empty vial.
Empty potion vial.
Empty potion vial, yeah. The other things in the chest are some stuff, if y'all want to huddle around. Divvy it up.
Yeah, let's huddle around.
Yeah, let's have a look.
So it's a bed of gold, a lot of gold pieces, and some other currency that you recognize as electrum, a rather archaic form of currency that is between gold and silver in terms of value. It's worth like half a gold or something. It's weird. Not many places take it. You also find 2 spell scrolls, which the mages here could probably identify.
Quick, get the spell scrolls out so that they don't get soaked.
The liquid seems like almost hydrophobic, like mercury. It doesn't really seep into things. It just kind of beads up.
Oh. Well, maybe you can scoop some of that into the vial you repaired.
Or just rub it all over me for healing.
I suppose.
I try and get the spilled liquid into the potion vial.
Okay, it does not seem to want to go back in. It slowly is seeking into the wood, and the wood is becoming like more vibrant.
I need to rub some of that onto my hands or something, dude.
Well, better go touch it.
I snort the mysterious liquid.
Do you have a straw?
Actually, I think I do.
What?
I do have a straw.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Wooden straw.
Wooden straw. Alright, well you snort the liquid, and temporarily you regain some fraction of your sanity. All of a sudden, you're kind of bothered by all this gore and viscera, and rather unsettled by a lot of your life choices.
Oh. DM, for gameplay purposes, what effect am I under?
You can no longer use your Nothic abilities, because those are derived from, arcane insanity. So you no longer have access to your shape-changing ability. However, you can temporarily gain +1 to your spellcasting saves and attack bonuses.
What potion would that be?
What potion?
Yeah.
This is a potion of healing.
Or is this... Okay.
Yeah, you're not supposed to snort those.
Yeah, you're not supposed to snort
apparently.
those.
It usually involves a lot of death.
Oh, man. Oh. Ow. Wow, that's a lot of blood.
It's not blood. It's potion of anti-healing. It comes out when things take damage.
Potion of not healing.
Yeah.
Unhealing. Huh.
Yeah.
Alright. This is a weird sensation. Is anybody else tingly?
No.
Not any more than usual.
Lars does
Okay.
not respond as he's curled up in the fetal position underneath the table.
Lars, are you feeling tingly?
He does not respond. Just has a 1,000-yard stare.
You
Okay,
suddenly have a lot of
absolutely.
empathy for Lars. It's 7:20 at this point.
I suppose let's divvy up the.
Yeah, let's go back to the loot now that I'm not healed because of it.
All right.
Yeah.
At some point, in order to identify what scrolls you just recovered, the wizards will need to take a look at those.
Wizard does take a look at scroll.
Okay, you notice a scroll of silence, level 2, and a scroll of revivify, level 3.
Give me 2 seconds. I gotta make sure of something.
Is Revivify the one I think it is?
I think it is.
Could be.
I'm gonna look that one up. Just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that's the one.
So revivify brings people back to life within a minute. So it gives you 10 rounds of combat to revive a fallen comrade.
That's a really good one. Only I had 3rd level slots.
I think we have a
from the scroll.
house rule. 1 minute. Arcana or scrolls themselves. Scrolls.
I would imagine the scrolls
Okay,
themselves
that's-
can be
there's no
activated or
way.
consumed by anyone who is proficient in Arcana or has a magic class. So you can cast that currently, but you do need the components. And in order to channel magic that powerful, you need a very rare diamond.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I assumed it would work.
What?
Hmm?
How can wizards not cast silence?
You can cast it if you have the scroll. You just can't learn it.
That's bull.
Wait, hold on. In order
Classes,
to learn
bard,
spells from
cleric,
scrolls, you need to
ranger.
have levels in that school of magic / class of magic. So if you multi-class into one of those, then I'll allow you to learn spells from that class.
How can a ranger learn a spell that a wizard can't?
All that time out in nature. I don't know.
It's also a cleric spell because I actually used it earlier.
That's dumb. That's dumb, and whoever made that rule should feel dumb. Silence of all spells. Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's interesting to me that the wizard just can't learn all the spells. You would think that's their thing.
You would.
Yeah.
You would think. But anyways,
So let's get the rest of this loot sorted.
yeah. I'll say for now, Benadryl can just add it to his pockets, since he has infinite pockets.
All right.
Makes sense.
Let me put a note down.
What am I adding to my pockets? Give me a list.
You're adding 90 Electrum points and 120 gold.
$120 gold.
Yes.
Benadryl has like 320 gold on him right now.
Okay. Spell scrolls. Which ones?
Silence and Revivify.
Anything else?
Nope. Nothing else. I mean, a now empty potion of healing, but
Glass vial.
yeah. Glass
Unless it's some
vial.
other material.
Okay.
Alright. What are you guys doing next?
We should probably we could go to the kitchen where we fought Goblin Ramsey
Sure.
if we want, just to make sure that's clear.
Let's go snatch a knife from there as well.
Well, because there also is access to the outside. Want to make sure nothing else has wandered in. Make
We
sure I
checked-
carry Lars out of the thing of this room.
I mean, all you do is you usher him out. He walks his own accord, but he's got that blank stare.
Okay, you make sure you stay close.
Is anybody entering this room?
I would not
Benadryl
advise
is.
entering this room yet.
Benadryl is.
Benadryl kicks down the door.
Alright,
Oh.
does he walk in?
Benadryl?
Okay, so this is a very dark space. This high, narrow
Dancing
hall
lights.
looks as if it might have been part of a chapel or shrine at one time. Angelic figures are sculpted along the room's upper reaches, looking down on the floor below. To the north, heavy curtains block a matching pair of archways. Between the archways is a cracked but ornately carved stone brazier. Okay, so
I guess we go in this way then.
what's
I will
your
follow.
perception? What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 10.
10. Great.
I'm,
One
like,
minute.
hurriedly staring into the room. I have a passive of 14, but I can only basically see exactly where Benadryl is. Like the lower half of the room. At least I have night vision, so I can at least see in there.
Benadryl will have cast dancing lights as just like a halo hovering kind of like 3 or 4 feet above his head.
Okay, excellent.
Casting
Make
nice
a
even light.
perception check.
Oh boy.
Perception or investigation?
Perception.
Oh boy. Oh, neat. That's a 5.
It's a 5. Unfortunate. Roll initiative, everybody.
Yeah. My favorite. I like rolling initiative because that means
6.
13
means
total.
Kill things.
9 total.
No, that's not it. That's just silly.
Benadryl, what's yours?
Hang on. 21.
Excellent. So you hear like a shriek, and all of a sudden, it feels like a brick was dropped on your head.
Oh.
Let's see here.
How much damage do I take?
Let's find out. What's your AC? 11, right?
It hits, yeah.
Yeah, it hits. You take 6 slashing damage.
Oof.
Then feel like something else is trying to attack you, but you can't. You manage to avoid it somehow. Anyways, it's your turn. You have become aware that there is something attached to your head that seems to be trying to get inside of it.
Oh, sweet God! Oh, pain!
Pain, I want to join.
We all love pain.
Benadryl has only got a quarterstaff.
It's okay. In a few years, you'll earn yourself a full staff.
No, I think he's got a knife. Hang on. Yeah. He's gonna grab whatever is attached to his head and try and pull it off.
All right, make a strength check.
It fails.
Yeah.
-3 strength.
Well, you never know. You'd make the check anyway.
10.
10. Where did my die go? There it is. Yeah, it fails. Okay, and that's your whole action?
I'm gonna stumble kind of like to the door and be like, "Now, I can't see well. Something's on my head. Pain."
Gotcha. Alright, and that is your turn, yes?
Yes, actually, I'm gonna move out the door. Now I'm done.
Alright. Let's see. Alright. That hits. Unless your AC changed.
Oh, we got some snake eyes
you're
going.
very fortunate. You take an additional 4 slashing damage.
Ah! Ah!
As some razor-like appendages let's see here. And an additional 7 piercing.
Oh, Jesus.
Garthus, you're up.
Yeah.
Benadryl, staggers out, and he's just got
He's bleeding
blood
profusely.
everywhere.
Benadryl, you're not supposed to be the one bleeding. Other people are supposed to do that.
And
I guess I'll try to grab this thing off of his head.
Alright, make a strength check.
Where did I put my d20 at?
And also a nature check.
I'm just blind. It's right here. Okay. That is a 15 plus 3 for the
Wonderful.
strength, I guess. Yeah, and then you wanted nature.
Yes.
That is a 2 plus 0.
2 plus 0 for nature?
Nature.
Alright, what
Yep.
was the strength again?
The roll is 15.
Yeah,
roll
plus
is
3, so
15.
18.
18. Unfortunately, this thing is on there good.
You know what? I don't think it is. Can I use silvery barbs against that? Let's see. Something I can see within 60 feet succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw. I'll say,
alright, silvery barbs.
yep. Reroll that.
Okay, yeah, you succeed this time. Who are you going to give advantage to?
I will give advantage to Benadryl because seems like he
Seems like you could use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll see how well that goes.
Yeah.
Yes. So this creature kind of falls to the ground with a wet-looking thump. Let me get a little icon for it.
Find an M&M. Oh!
Did it take any damage doing that?
I did not.
Uh,
Yeah, it's on the ground. I'd say like right here. It is mostly tentacle, with a hard-looking beak kind of in the middle of it, and it hisses at you.
At me?
At
That's
you.
rude.
At you. That's right.
Anyway, that's all for my turn.
That's all. All right, Lars, you're up. Also, what's your health at currently, Benadryl?
My current health
Yeah.
is... Oh, come on. 11.
Doing better than I thought. Lars, you're up.
Alright. Oh, I have two options here. I don't fancy getting close to that thing, so... So crowded in here.
I mean, there's the standby answer of just magic missile everything.
Unless it resists force.
I mean, there's one way to find out.
Alright. If I were to cast that, would I have any obstruction from here? Considering,
Nope.
you know.
For magic missile, I'd say obstruction doesn't really matter.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna have the... Lars is gonna come to a snap to a sense of clarity somehow. He casts
Over the
magic
sound of
missile.
Benadryl screaming, probably.
Yeah, probably. So I'm just gonna cast it at level 1.
Alright, roll damage.
Okay. 1d4, that's this. I got 3 of these. All on the same target, obviously. That's the only one I can see.
Yeah.
3, 2,
5.
1. I don't think I have... Oh, and it's a +1 to each of those rolls.
So 9 damage total.
Yes.
Alright. Each beam strikes independently, leaving a charred black impact zone, which you can see even in the gloom as the light winks out. They glow red for a moment before fading away, and this thing shrieks in a deafening, shrill tone that almost makes your ears bleed. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do for now.
Toa, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna make space. Actually, before I move, I am going to ring this thing's bell.
Dong. Alright, so that's a wisdom save?
DC 14 wisdom saving throw.
It succeeds. Wait. Yeah, it succeeds.
Nothing happens, and I'm just gonna make space.
Yeah, Benadryl, you're up again.
Let's see, 1, 2. So I start here. 1, 2,
And you do have advantage.
3, 5. Yeah, 5 tiles.
I cast mending. Firebolt.
Firebolt? Okay, roll to hit.
It's the only offensive spell I have.
Damn. Truly?
You've catapult.
Okay, it's the second spell that I have.
Alright,
Alright.
roll to hit.
Yep. So you'll roll with advantage. Oh boy.
Good, because that's a 9. Or... Oh.
What's your bonus? What's your spell bonus?
I should have this memorized. That's a 15 to hit.
Okay, are you including the +1 I gave you?
17 to hit. Or 16 to hit.
16.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Okay, his armor class is not nearly as good as I thought it was.
Oh, fucking 1.
You singe it.
I'm mildly inconvenienced.
It does less damage than the magic missile by a lot. Well, fortunately for you, Benadryl, it now seems to have its eyes on Garthus.
Oh, you want to go for my brain? Too bad there's nothing in there.
Yeah. So it's going to go ahead and try and attack you. It tries to like grab onto an appendage of yours with its tentacles. And that is a 14 to hit, which does not hit.
Nope.
That is it. All it can do. Garthus, you're up.
Stabbing time.
Boy, oh boy. Roll to hit. Unfortunate. Yeah, that first one does not do anything.
Oh no, I only have 1 attack, right?
What?
I don't get second attacks until level 5.
I thought you had like action surge or something.
Yeah,
I mean,
what?
I guess I could action surge.
Up to
You
you,
could,
sorry.
Don't you have a bonus action for like the backswing?
Yeah, you can do an offhand attack. You just can't add your
Oh.
your proficiency modifier to it, I think.
Okay. Then sure, let's do that. I forgot about that's how offhand weapons work.
Offhand attack.
Okay, 13. And then strength is...
You don't add
plus
your
3.
ability modifier.
Oh, so I add proficiency, not ability.
Yeah, to the bonus to the damage, unless it's negative. Yeah, so just roll the damage and don't add anything.
Okay.
What'd you get to attack?
I rolled a 13.
Is that total?
No. Does that get...
No, that doesn't. Only the damage is reduced.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that's plus 5. So
That
18.
hits. Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay. And then we deal a d6.
Very nice. However, do you still have? Are you using a weapon with the magic weapon property still?
Technically both of my weapons are magical, I
It would last
think.
for a total of 1 hour from when I cast it.
1 hour, most excellent. Your weapon glows as it cuts this thing. It bleeds a viscous black fluid.
Oh, that's probably normal.
It squeals again, and you're rattled. This hasn't been a 10-minute fight. I'm just adjusting that since it took you a little while to get into the other door, and also to count the treasure. Actually, let's say it's closer to like 7:55 in the morning. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Lars, you're up.
All right.
I don't know how many spell slots you have, but a magic missile here may be redundant, so I would consider a cantrip.
I'd like to save some. I don't know what the rest of the place is going to look like. Sorry, my voice is starting to come out on me. Let's do... I'm going to go where Toe is standing. That way I'm not obstructed by either of these two, and I'm going to do a casual.
You're doing what?
Let's do frostbite. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's just a cantrip. Let's see. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, target takes 1d6 cold damage and has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes.
What's your spell save modifier?
Spell save is 12.
What's your DC? Sorry, is it 12?
Yeah, 12.
So this will be a 12 Constitution check.
Wow, very lucky. It fails. Roll damage.
All right, 1d6. 2.
All right. It's encased in frost. Doesn't seem like a whole lot, though.
Well, I was mainly doing that so it rolls on disadvantage for its next weapon attack.
Very
it's
lucky.
only going to be for one of its next. That's after it does its next one. It loses that debuff. If I'm reading it right. So, all right. Well, that's all I can do for the moment. I don't have a lot of spells I can use for the bonus action.
Yeah, I think that's probably it for you. All right, so Toa, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna ring his bell again.
Okay.
So DC 14 Wisdom save throw.
Where do my D20 just keeps rolling away from me.
Right here.
Wisdom save. That fails. Roll damage.
All right, and since he's damaged, he gets to face the D12.
Boy, oh boy, I can't wait for you to roll a 1.
That would never happen.
All right, let's throw
That
this.
has never happened to me, except when it has.
I swear this never happens.
5.
5. All right, he looks in a bad way, but not dead. Play the sound, please, mouse.
I gotta grab it. I closed my soundboard.
Damn.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna wait to. There we go. Yeah. He like does a backflip.
I'm gonna stay at this range.
Lands wrong too. Benadryl, you're up.
Oh,
What you doing?
3, 13, 19. 19 to hit
What?
with Firebolt,
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
which I assume hits.
Yes.
Does it? Okay.
Let me see here.
8.
8
Firebolt damage.
Yes. 1 minute. Well, since I can't remember the rules for modifying spell rolls when a ranged spell attack is made in melee range, I'm just gonna let you have it. That does it. How do you want to do this?
I just want to immolate the entire thing.
Okay, yeah. Cinders.
That was horrible. Just spits out blood.
Yeah, his face looks like it just got stuck in a blender.
Listen here, this is why you don't kick in the random door we haven't explored yet. We only have one guy who actually can take people in melee.
113 XP to everybody, by the way.
113.
113.
113?
113.
Very good.
And with that, that brings this session to a close.
That's also the end of combat, correct?
That's also the end of combat, correct?
Very good.
I will
Right.
be looking for the spells that I want to use, along with... I don't know. If I take the... If I take the ability score improvement, I could go up to a +5 on my intelligence.
I mean, that's what I did for wisdom. That actually made a lot of. It actually makes a pretty big difference. It actually
Yeah.
made a difference on a savings on a wisdom saving throw earlier against one of the goblins.
My intelligence is already 18, though.
Could be
Yeah,
better.
You could have more.
Or I could go for a feat.
I would probably make the argument that feats are. Oh, I don't know what feats you'd have access to. I'm not as familiar with 5th edition feats, so.
I'm gonna browse feats some more.
You could
I
go
mean,
battle
there's always the
caster.
standby of just take
War
lucky for the
caster,
sake of
sorry.
being lucky.
Feats is just what you wear your shoes on.
Yeah.
It's just that thing that Reddit mods love. Oh no, that's Twitch.
Yeah, Reddit mods love something worse. Alright, with that,